All right, the Mocap Diaries. This will be my first test trying to go live from Studio, Access Neuron Studio into Unreal. So we'll see how it goes. This is only my, third time suiting up? Fourth time? Something like that. It took me about 12 minutes just to get the straps on, and now I'm going to go through the setup wizard and start getting all this stuff set up. Firmware upgrades. So I guess it's good to know that they're doing regular service on these things as well. I'm trying to keep them up to date. All right, setup wizard still takes me a while. This is just going to be practice, I think, getting to where I'm a little more comfortable knowing what goes where. It took me a couple tries to get the sensor initialization to work, and the firmware update didn't work, so hopefully that's nothing vital, and I guess we'll find out later. I've emailed their tech support, so we'll see how that works. Got distracted and looked to the side. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Looks okay. Seems like it's working. All right, and yeah, again, as usual, there's a ton of metal here. I even have some swords still out from some CFD renewals I've been working on. But I just wanted to test and see if I could get this Unreal stuff to work with it. So there's me sitting down. Okay, so that seems to be pretty good. So now I want to go to settings, broadcasting, BBH broadcasting. So I'll just turn on capture and turn off edit, because I've been testing this with some previously recorded stuff. Let's see. I probably need to make the other information match what I've been doing. So no. Alright, let's see if that works. Alright, so now I'm going to go and open up Unreal. That's the older version, so that's still basement test. So change that to Kevin. I didn't save, that's why. Let's try saving. Now it's working. Hey, alright, now it's working. Oh, alright. Close this out. Alright, so if we look now at that mannequin, she's moving around as I do. Oh, she's a little off though. No, it's not bad. Zoom in a bit. Let's look at her from the front. She's still floating in the air. Well. Yep, yeah, I should be touching my hip there. So that's a little off, but not bad. Huh. Yeah, my hands are directly at my side, and it's got them back behind my back, which I guess means I need to recalibrate. Let's see if I can fix that with a recalibration. So yeah, this is their default mannequin, default female mannequin, and I'm really only doing this right now because the default mannequin is the male one, and I wanted to see if I could use a custom mannequin if I can adjust things. So there's definitely still some of that same issue with placement, sensor placement, and reading that I got with within Studio as well. Yeah, my arm should be out in a T-pose now, and it's got me kind of here. Weird. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with some of the calibration issues, but it does seem to be at least able to translate and read into here. Let me try a different project now. And let's see if I can get it to work with this one as well. Alright, so mixed results. I can sort of get it to control some of the mannequins, sometimes not. I'm still figuring out this Unreal stuff. But along the way, I'm also discovering some of the limitations of this system. So some of it is that there's some mapping issues, whereas it's ported over the default template I'm using to map the bones that Perception Neuron Studio thinks it's using onto the bones that the mannequins in Unreal are using weren't exactly lining up. So like I'd have my arms at the side, and the one in there would be like all kind of weird, twisted, and doing weird stuff like that. So I'm not sure entirely how to fix some of that, and I'm still figuring out how to get that T-pose default in, because for some reason all of their default things are A-pose, not T-pose, and so you gotta move things around and try and resave, and I'm still figuring that out. But more specifically to Perception Neuron, it does seem like it doesn't seem to think that legs can bend more than 90 degrees. So look at that gap there, right? I mean, it's if I squat down completely on the floor, see my mess here with my sword bag, right? So I'm squatting all the way down, and this thinks that I'm basically sitting on a chair. It doesn't understand that that I can squat. Let's see what happens if I put my butt down. There we go. So it lets me do that, but it still thinks my legs are out a lot more than they are. So that does seem to be a bit of a limitation. And if I sit my butt on my heels, you know, my thighs are all the way touching my calves, and yet the portrayal here has me sitting on a chair and with my legs just a little bit bent, right? I'm touching my heels. So that should be much more bend in the legs than I actually have here. So, you know, interesting, learning the ins and outs. So I'll keep experimenting with this as I can. My goal has always been to try and get this figured out before fall when I come back for classes, but I still haven't been able to order the gloves because of some weird billing stuff with the university case. And I'm going to be doing some traveling in late July and early August, and I don't think I'm going to be able to take all this crap with me. So I have limited time to try and get this figured out. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck.